Web development can feel like trying to build a rocket while reading the manual in another language, right? But don't worry, because today we will talk about the top mistakes beginners make in web development. And trust me, you want to avoid these at all costs. From skipping the basics to missing out on new tools like AI, we'll cover everything. Stick around because these tips could save you hours of frustration and help you become a pro way faster than you think. Ready to save yourself a lot of frustration? Ignoring responsive design. This one is huge in 2024. More than 50% of web traffic comes from mobile devices, yet beginners often forget to make their sites mobile friendly. If your website doesn't look good on a phone or tablet, it's like opening a store that no one can get into. Use Tailwind or learn CSS media queries to make sure your site works on all screen sizes. Overloading on JavaScript libraries. A big mistake beginners make is trying to learn too many JavaScript libraries at once. React, Vue, Angular, Svelte, you name it. This is like trying to juggle while riding a unicycle. Too much at once, and it's a disaster. Instead, start with vanilla JavaScript. Once you understand that, choose one library to dive into, not using version control or Git. If you're not using Git yet, you're playing with fire. Git is like your save button in web development. Without it, one mistake could wipe out all your work. AI tools can help you write and debug code faster, but they won't save your progress. Not optimizing for speed. Users hate slow websites. In fact, if your site takes more than a few seconds to load, they're out of there. Beginners often forget to optimize their images, scripts, and CSS, which makes their sites painfully slow. You can use AI tools to help compress files and minify code, but it's still important to learn how to manage your assets. Writing messy code without comments. Let's be honest, your code might make sense to you now, but come back in 6 months and you'll have no idea what you wrote. Beginners often skip writing comments, but this can lead to confusion for anyone who reads your code later, including your future self. Fear of AI tools. Many beginners are nervous about using AI tools like GitHub Copilot or ChatGPT, thinking it will take over their jobs. But that's not true. AI is here to help, not replace you. It can speed up your workflow, suggest code, and even debug. However, you still need to understand the code you're writing, skipping SEO. Many beginners don't even think about search engine optimization until it's too late. If your site isn't optimized for search engines, it's like putting up a billboard in the desert. No one will see it. There are AI tools like Yoast SEO to help you, but you need to understand how to structure your site and use meta tags. Giving up too soon. Web development can be tough, and it's easy to get frustrated when things don't work right away. The biggest mistake is giving up too early. Every developer, no matter how experienced, has struggled at some point. The key is to stick with it and keep learning. Skipping the basics of HTML and CSS. Many beginners are eager to jump into frameworks like React or Vue, but without a solid knowledge of HTML and CSS, your projects will fall apart. Even with AI tools to help you write code, you still need to understand the fundamentals. Not testing your code. Let's jump right in with one of the most critical mistakes, not testing your code. Imagine this, you've spent hours building your website only to find out that half of it doesn't work because you never tested it. Skipping testing is like driving a car without checking the brakes. You'll crash eventually. Tools like Jest or Cypress can help automate testing, and AI tools can suggest bug fixes, but you still need to test manually. So those are the top mistakes beginners make in web development. The good news, every mistake is a chance to learn and improve. Whether it's mastering HTML and CSS, testing your code, or embracing AI tools, each step will make you a better developer. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications for more tips on web development. And hey, drop a comment below. What mistakes did you make when you first started?